All right, Coach, y'all split the series against a tough Lubbock Christian team. Overall, just talk about your team's performance.
There was a lot of good things. I think when we pitched, well, it was really good when we executed pitches. Braxton, it was great to get him back. I thought that was a big key. Just being able to give us 3 innings or so was a big help in the series. Austin Teal was outstanding on Friday night. Then Dax Dothy was really good, obviously on Saturday, and then got Cam back in there. Obviously, not close to 100%, but was able to go and do some things to help us. And then just you got to keep the ball in the ballpark, and I understand. I mean, wind's blowing out 30. But we were able to do that in 2 of the games, again, when we execute pitches, and we just didn't, in the other 2. And yesterday was disappointing, just more than anything, because I had a chance to go win the series, which would play out big, and we just didn't show up, and so that's on me. Didn't have us ready to go, and we got to fix that.
And then short turnaround this week, y'all got a non-conference single game tomorrow against Wayland. How do these non-conference games help y'all in the middle of these LSC series?
Well, it's our bye week, so it gives us, just gives us some little better, more feel of competition than say an inter-squad, which we'll do this weekend. But it just gives more times to work on things in a game setting, which is great. And so it gives a chance for some guys that maybe aren't getting as much playing time to probably get some opportunities, give some arms a chance. And so our hope is, if somebody goes out and throws great or plays great, and then, hey, here's another guy we can sort of add as an option, because depth right now is probably, not our friend.
And then y'all are then hitting the road to take on International. Just give us your overall thoughts on that matchup and series.
Well, it's not for 2 weeks, but we're off this weekend. We'll see. International's got 2 of the top pitchers in the conference. And they're tough to beat, especially down in Laredo. Get to see lots of cool wildlife on their campus, though. They got lots of cool stuff. So I always like going down there. They played real well. They're going to be definitely in the thick of things. We'll see how they do this weekend. They have Lubbock Christian in Lubbock. So it'll be interesting to see how that series goes, and some of the other series. That's the good thing about the bye week. We can only gain ground. So hopefully everybody loses.
All right, Coach, let's go back to the LCU series for a minute. After a great game 1 where you pretty much shut down their offense, there was a spot in game 2 where you had the lead early. I think y'all were up
5-0.
Yep, by 5 runs or whatever.
Yep.
But there was that spot, and he was either the top of the 3rd or the top of the 4th where they went out and they put 4 up to take the lead at that point. Is there certain spots in those games that turn into just offensive shootouts that you could say, oh, well, if we would have, gotten this out here or thrown this pitch there, like, is that something that you take on you, or is that something that the team just needs to work on?
I think you got to always put it on the head coach. But we did. We got up early. They went to their lefty, who was he was outstanding out of the pen, and then our bugaboo has sort of been the home run, and we gave up, couldn't get the third baseman out. He hit a 3-run homer, a 2-run homer, and a solo homer, so he had a pretty good day. And that just turned it. I think credit to him. Didn't think we made, we didn't execute our pitch. We got some fastballs up, and he made us pay. So, got to make those pitches. at those times. Got to make the plays. You just got to sort of do what the game asks of you. And that's what I've been really so pleased with the last 3 weeks, 4 weeks, man. We've been doing such a better job of that. And then yesterday we did not. Anyway, that was really disappointing.
Yeah, and I was actually gonna ask about Sunday now. Like, how much of a factor did the wind play into it?
None.
None. It was just
I mean, all those
pitching,
home runs without
Yeah.
any wind. So, I mean, the wind didn't have anything to do with it. We can just say it did. I mean, psychologically, I think it does, and that's the hump we've got to get over because, you know, we pitch. I mean, we lead the conference in pitching. We lead the conference in runs scored. I mean, we lead the conference in defense. Those are 3 things that's good, right? But we've struggled. The days we've struggled are when it's blowing out 30, and unfortunately, where we live and where we play, that's a common thing. So we've got to learn to handle that better, and I really do. I think it's more on the mental side than it is the physical. Obviously, it manifests itself in the physical, but you know, we've got to get better playing with the wind blowing out, and we'll get a lot of practice, I think, in the next few days. So we'll keep working on it.
Sorry, I had one more.
Go ahead.
Do you think at this point in the season, since we're hitting that back end, have y'all found who y'all are, or is it more just getting back those healthy guys and really just getting them back into the game of things?
I mean, you know, we're still missing Austin. Don't know when or if, you know, his timetable on playing. I mean, he's rehabbing and things are going well. Just, you know, his body will tell us when, you know, and so when that is, obviously he's a dynamic player. They can do a lot of things that'd be helpful. But just like with Cam coming back, I mean, I was hoping, right, he's going to come back and it's like he hadn't missed a beat, but that's not reality, right? And so, you know, we want to try to put ourselves in as good a position as we can to get into the postseason. And then once we get to postseason, hopefully be, you know, sort of know who we are, what we are, and then go be that at a high level. I think it's always, every day, every season is just constantly evolving, and you got to adjust to what happens. And so we're still doing that. I think we'll continue to do that and continue to search until, you know, we find what we think is the best way to go win. Starting to be some of that. I mean, you know, we've got definitely 2 or 3 of the top pitchers in the league, if not the country, and that gives you a chance to win. Offensively, we're not swinging it. You know, I mean, when we was going out 30, I think we got 7-8 hits a game. However, we scored double figures, so we're good at scoring. Well, thank God. I mean, you know, we're maximizing our hits. We got to get better at the big things, not the little things, and so hopefully that continues to improve.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank y'all.